Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get started. Folks, hop on here. So let me see. We got email the link out. So
Here, put the link in the chat and I'll post it on Facebook
which link?
for them to join the Zoom.
All right, hold on. All right, links in the chat. And we are going to keep everything on Zoom. All right, cool. So, hello everyone. As we go through, we'll live stream this on. Let me see. There we go. On YouTube, since we're not able to do it on Facebook. So, hello, you guys know. As of the end of last month, we mentioned we were making a pivot. We were making some changes, and those changes were based on requests we've had from you guys. Now, there were two big requests that have been constantly getting, especially since we put a halt on the free 5-day new construction buyer attraction challenge. The 5-day challenge where we just poured into you and gave valuable information that some agents took and went with, and some continued to show up. And after we took a decent look at things, we noticed that it wasn't really making a whole lot of sense for us to continue doing it that way. We may do challenges in the future, but they will not be free. So we've got a couple of pivots we're making. So first, to replace those, we've got a podcast. We'll be launching episodes weekly in next month. We have the Wednesday webinars that we do, which is additional training. And you're noticing, or you're probably have started to notice, there's more content being put out on Iconic Agent channels where we're sharing bits and pieces of what we've done. And there's a book coming down the line. So you'll still get valuable information. We're still going to share with you, still going to pour into. It's just going to be done differently, because the 25 to 30 hours a month that we're putting into that is now going to be put into our core clients and our core businesses. We're just kind of taking that time back. Basically, the math stopped mathing, where it makes more sense to put that time into our businesses and their current clients to help them get results. Because that's what, if you do the work, clients get the results. So, Nate, did I miss any pieces of that?
No, sir. That was pretty much it in a nutshell.
Okay. So, secondly, the two questions we've been getting asked a lot are, or more of one's a question, one's a comment. The first one was, you know what? The training was about $1,600. A lot of agents came to us like, we don't have the money. Now that's a whole different session, which is why you actually need to be in the training so you can get the money. However, a lot of what came out was, I want to buy the training, but I don't have enough for the ad spend. Ad spend minimum is $300 a month to really get results here. Because if you spend less than that, you're going to just elongate your results, because the process we use is an unorthodox process. It's not really taught anywhere. Ad agencies don't even follow this process. But we use Google literally as a crystal ball, and we force Google to tell us what we want. So we have to buy data. You have to get into the training to do that. But this is why it works so well. We beat out the builders, beat out top producing teams. So you have to invest at least $300 a month. That's $100 in ad spend. It's $150 on local, and then $150 on out of states. And if you're in one of the southern states, you know how valuable reaching people out of state is. So what we decided to do, after Nate and I kind of had a couple of intense battles back and forth as to what we were going to do, we are raising prices. We mentioned already, we're raising prices. However, we're dropping the investment in the playbook. But here's why. So we're dropping the investment in the playbook, and the additional $600 we're giving you for ad spend. So for everybody that said, hey, I can't afford the ad spend, we're giving you 2 months back of ad spend and you get the training. So now there's no excuse not to get the training and have 2 months ad spend if you put $1,600 away. So, but the other thing is all of the extra time investment from us, it'll be just basically a course. It'll be a step-by-step RDZB process, how to set the process up, go forth and prosper. You're not going to get coaching calls. You're not going to get the discounts on events moving down forward. We will, if you ever decide to upgrade, and we'll tell you what upgrade means. If you upgrade, we will credit the investment that you came in at towards your upgrade. So you'll never pay twice, but it's just a course. You don't get the 30 minutes with me, checks and balances. It's if you can follow directions and paint by numbers, it's totally for you. It's all broken down and there's really no access to us, which is where the value really comes in. No VIP trainings, extra trainings, no VIP coaching calls. We will put some of the optimization coaching calls in there, but it is a full soup to nuts. Even if you're a technophobe, you can do this. My gift is being able to break down complexities in a simple bite-sized formats that anybody can do, whether you're 8 to 80. So just a training, price is dropping. Did I miss anything, Nate?
No, sir.
Okay.
You're on a roll.
So
You're on a roll.
that's the first one. Number two, the second question was, how can we get more support and more help in setting this process up, and how can we get access to you? That's where things are changing. So we used to have a done with you, which is actually called a done for you. Well, it's called the done with you, but it's actually a done for you. We basically create your campaign for you. That's going away. We're not doing that anyway. Yeah, Nate's laughing because I always confuse myself when I say it and I confuse everybody else. We had a done for you, that's gone. Now the done with you is actually going to be a done with you. And you get more access to us. So what does that look like? We're scaling back the access previously. And if you want help from Nate and myself, and you want to go through the entire process to pretty much guarantee transformation, as long as you do the work when you leave, in 2 days, you're going to have your entire new construction campaign set up. You're going to meet a bunch of really cool, like-minded people. And then think about final exams. We're going to be in the trenches with you for 2 days, making sure when you walk away, you get everything set up. So the first training that we're doing is going to be July 18th and 19th. That's a Thursday and Friday. Now, we do that for a couple reasons. The main one is if you decide to bring your family, friends, business partner, spouse, whatever, you can make a weekend out of it. Of course, it's Tampa Bay. It's Florida. There's plenty to do. We have St. Pete 30 minutes away. We got Sarasota about an hour away. And we've got Clearwater about 30 minutes away. In Tampa Bay, there's a lot to do in the area. So you can kind of make a little mini vacation, work hard, play hard. So that's why we do it that way. Now, the location will be downtown Tampa on the 42nd floor with beautiful Tampa Bay views of the Bank of America building. It's an exclusive social club we'll be at. There's only 11 seats, of which we have 4 to 5 left. The last time I checked my email. The investment is $3,600, and this is the only time it's going to be that low. We had exclusive seats for our Playbook members, the current Playbook members, where they got a discount, and we're offering it $600 off. So basically make it $29.99 for the last few, if you're not a client, until June 17th. Now, what does this look like? 2 days, 9 to 5, in person, gourmet lunch, gourmet breakfast. You have to worry about nothing except getting there and finding a hotel. And if you're bougie, there's the JW Marriott and the Edition. If you're cheap, there's a Motel 6 somewhere down the street. And we got everything in between, all within a mile of the location. Day 2, after we're done, so this is how it'll look. There's going to be some pre-work you're going to have to do to make sure that we can get you done. Because our goal, we're invested in the results and the transformation of our clients. The best way to do that is to be in our presence. If you've ever joined VIP for any of the challenges, imagine VIP, but in person, and we're there with you. Like, I'm going to be over your shoulder. Nate's going to be over your shoulder. We're going to be working on, we're going to give you all the tools that you need. Everything you need is going to be handed to you when you get there, but there's going to be work you're going to have to do before. There are no replays unless you attend. There's no virtual. This is only in person. We are only offering these opportunities moving forward in person, and there won't be more than 20 agents allowed, and we'll do them quarterly. So it's very limited. We will be building a waiting list. And this first one, we're doing 11. And this is the first one we're doing live. Now, we've been doing this obviously for the last 7 years, but this is the first one we're doing live. After this first one, the investment will go up. And we'll have a better feel for, do we need to do 2 days or 3 days? But outside of learning the process, learning marketing, and how to attract new construction buyers, we also have some very powerful, transformative things that we'll be doing beforehand. So the prerequisite work, once you step in the door, you'll be on fire, ready to rock and roll. Now, think final exams. You're working all day. You're going to have homework on Thursday that you're going to have to get done to get in early Friday. On Friday, we're going to knock everything out, get you all set up, take a little break. Then we're going to turn up. We have happy hour, and which will probably just invite Tampa Bay agents in general. But we have a happy hour. We usually start at around 7, 8 o'clock until we got you on drinks, whatever you drink, and we got you on appetizers. All that is included in the investment. You just have to get there and find a place to stay. And no, I don't need a roommate, and Nate doesn't either. Because I know somebody's thinking that. So, and it's recommended you get in on Wednesday, or you get in stupid early on Thursday so that you can be in the room by 9. We're not waiting. So that is how we're pivoting. So there is no longer the done with you as it was, the do-it-yourself as it was. The do-it-yourself is now a course. Before, people would call it a course, but there's more interaction support. Now it is literally just a course. It's everything you need. You do not need to talk to us. You do not need us to help you set it up. But if you would like that, then that's where access to us is the done with you. Now, we do have a done for you that's even more limited. We're going to do 5, maybe 10 people by application only. And that will probably be launching. Actually, we got a couple of clients that we're working on building that out with now. So probably launching in July sometime. But that is application only. And we've got to talk. And there's a 5-figure number behind it. So those are the pivots. If you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the chat or reach out to us. Let me see. We do have, like I said, we got a couple seats left for the live event. I have not sent emails out yet. So once I send emails out, it's probably going to sell out pretty quickly. And I have sent emails to individuals that have expressed interest because I don't expect it to last long. So these are the pivots we're making. Our goal is to help people succeed. We want to see y'all win. The best way we can do that is to be in person with us, walking through the process, actually teaching you, and that can only be done in small groups. And then that'll allow us to, dominate where we're dominating, continuing to implement the processes that we're already teaching you guys that we've been doing, even better for ourselves. So I'll leave me as an example. I know Nate's got some stuff in West Palm that he's crushing, working on destroying. And I am in the process of taking over some of St. Pete, where everything there that I'm looking at starts at least 600,000 and is paying a minimum of 3% with this process. So that's where our heads are. That's how we can help you guys. That's how you guys can help us, and that's how we can all grow. Our goal is only to work with motivated real estate agents that want to make more money selling new construction so they can impact more lives. We've already impacted a whole lot of lives. We'll continue to do it, but we're going to do it in a more focused and structured way. And just like every agent hates tire kickers, I'm not really a fan of tire kickers either. So we're only working with agents that are willing to invest in themselves and are coachable. So that's how we're shifting. That's how things are moving. Always happy to help. We just look for a whole lot of content, a whole lot of more value that's going to be coming out there, especially once we launch this book. Once we launch this book and the podcast, you're going to see a whole lot of value, a whole lot of interviews, et cetera, with folks that are going to be super valuable and be able to help you out. And when you're ready to invest in yourself with us, or whether it's with somebody else, we'll be here. All right, Nate, I'm gonna roll it over to you now.
Yes, sir. So you guys got the short and the long version there. That's what we're doing. The goal of what we're building here is to be able to bring small groups of people to wherever we are, so y'all can get the hands-on, high touch, step-by-step walk-through treatment for what we were doing in the monthly challenges, right? So you can get more hands-on time with us. We can build that community so you can meet in person, get some face time, not only with us, but with other agents in the community to sort of build that network and, be able to do the deals. We are practitioners of real estate, and in practicing real estate, we are working. And it doesn't make financial sense for us to commit to keep doing these challenges every month, just because it's way too much of a strain. So if we want to continue to provide meaningful value to you guys, as well as be able to take care of the responsibilities that we have personally and professionally, this is the best way that we can do that and create win-win situations for everybody.
Yes, and I see there's a few folks on. You guys got any questions? Go ahead and drop them in the chat, and I'm going to check YouTube real quick and see if we got any questions over there. All right, pause this.
Do that and create win-win situations.
All right, cool. All right, so I believe that I have covered, I think the chat's open. Yeah, the chat should be open. I believe I've covered everything. Let me see. Check my notes here. Yep, did mention there will be no replays to the live events unless you attend live events. And yeah, next week, the playbook as the new playbook. Next week, that'll be launched. So you guys will be able to access that. And then again, if you join the Wednesday webinars, the webinars from 8 o'clock to about 10 o'clock, hop on the Wednesday webinar. We'll make sure that we sometimes we give special offers, extra bonuses. That's how during that time frame, that's how you can get the trainings that we have at a discount, or just have access to them as special bonuses that are only available during those Wednesday webinars. So that's the pivot. We are, again, challenges are done. Free challenges are done. We may bring them back, but they'll be paid. Yeah. And the playbook will now be, we're giving you guys basically 2 months of ad spend back so that you can get into training and you can get 2 months ad spend, start getting results, start getting leads, feel confident in the process that, wow, I actually set this up, move forward, and then start generating leads. And then just let us know. All I ask is that you let us know once you start closing deals, because that way we can shout you out and brag about you. To get access to us in person, working with you on your campaign, where we're literally doing it with you, you will have it set up by the time you leave, as long as you follow our process and do the work while you're in the training. So it's recommended. Take the entire, clear your calendar. You don't want to be taking calls, going back and forth, because we will not wait for you. If you come and you're in the room, we're all adults. This is what we're doing. We're not waiting for you. I'm not going to spend time with you afterwards. We're not going to do all that. We're adults. We want to win. Here's how we do it. We can guarantee that you set it up right. We can guarantee that the process will work as long as you work it and you do the work. So, and side note, Nate, tell them a little bit about our events and how they come out, and the responses from most of the attendees, because you've been in real estate and going to real estate events longer than I have. So you got to paint a picture of what a normal real estate event is expected to be, and then how our events go on. This is outside of the training piece, but just what happens.
Well, you guys know us. So knowing us and seeing what we do, the goal here is to create environments that are conducive to what the value that we provide and the way we provide it. So we invite agents that are the same way. We're here to share. We're here to give you the game. We're here to make sure that you are able to get actionable information and network with other people who are interested in helping you have actionable information. I see Noreen's question: how is this going to work with changes coming in real estate? We'll be interested. This, what we
Just right now.
teach, is immune to that. If you do what we tell you to, if you execute what's in the program, the NAR changes won't affect you. You'll be dealing with buyers that are dealing with developers that are not affecting your commissions. So that's what we teach. If you're in the program, you get that magic.
Yeah, and new construction in general, we've been talking about that. We'll talk about that tomorrow too. It's immune to the big three. Nate, what are the big three?
Laziness, laziness, and laziness.
There's that too. There's the NAR settlement, the inventory issues like lack of inventory, and interest rates. Builders, if you've done the research and you go find out who's doing what, builders are offering incentives. So I'll give you an example. There's a grand opening in St. Pete. I actually posted in the group. It's David Weekly. This is just one builder. There's a grand opening in St. Pete for a community, brand new. The builder's offering 3% on 600,000. That's a nice little commission. But they're also offering on top of that $40,000 in incentives that can be used however you want to the buyers, and to the agents they're offering an additional 5,000. That's what the smart builders are going to do. They're going to take care of the agents because they know there's going to be idiot agents out there that are idiot sellers that aren't going to understand the value of, if I don't offer compensation, then more than likely less people are going to want to come here, or less people will be able to come here. Now, I'm not going into steering on all that, but the reality is you're a real estate agent because you would like to get paid and you want to help people. If you're not going to get paid, are you still going to do your job the same way? You're probably going to pivot. So let resales be resales and let whatever happens over there happen. Of course, if you sell resales, that's fine. You figure that out when it happens. But the smart builders aren't going to do that. Yes, there are some builders that are going to try to be ridiculous like they were during COVID. But following our process, you avoid them. So at the end of the day, marketing lead generation, you're buying customers. There's no other way to put it. That's what you're doing. You're putting money in. You're getting leads out. You turn those leads to customers. So you're buying customers. If you're buying customers, you need an ROI. If you want an ROI, you're not going to put money into something that's losing. You're going to put money into something that's winning. And following our process, you're going to understand exactly how to do that and what that means. So that's one of those things you have to actually go through the training or join one of our webinars that we do, our masterclass webinars we do on Wednesdays, or just attend the event, and all that will be covered. The only difference that I see there, and I know this is still kind of up in the air, they're still working through this, is if you've never had to do buyer brokerage agreements, now you might need to. But as far as I've talked to several reps and different builders, and they're actually offering more incentives because they're like, if they're not going to get paid over here and we're going to pay them, where do you think they're going to go? And if you don't know how to predictably attract new home builders, like your sphere's broke, or they're not looking to move, or they just don't want new builds, they want some resales, that's okay. You can help them. But we're showing you how to get in front of people that are actively, they got the binoculars on, they're looking for new construction, and they're finding you on the other side of the screen. That's what we're showing you how to do. So you keep doing business as usual. This is a layer on. We're going to show you how to attract people that want new construction. So if business is kind of ebbing and flowing because of the NAR settlement, well, your new construction will be booming. Now, we choose to focus more on the new construction side. Like, I have no intention. I've done a couple of resales, no intention of doing resales. I refer them out to trusted partners, to agents that are good at that. My focus is mainly new construction. And I got a team to work with that I can hand things off. But that's kind of where we're going. So yeah, that's addressing that. New construction is pretty much immune to, and our process is immune to that until something changes. We can't control, Nate, did you ever hear back about the guy from my crystal ball?
Which one?
Crystal ball's broken, so I can't predict the future. That's basically where I was going with that. So Nate's guy was supposed to fix it, but he didn't forgot about it.
Yeah,
But
there you
as
go.
of now, what we're seeing is that's not an issue. They're offering more incentive and even higher commissions because the builders are building, somebody's buying. We're going to show you how to get in front of there. The smart builders realize what's the stats, Nate, for agents and builders and sales?
It's like 80, I think it's 87% or something like that. Well above 80% of development sales come from the brokerage community.
So cut the hand off to feed you. That'd be kind of foolish. So Noreen, was that helpful? And matter of fact, let me do this. I'm gonna drop in case somebody is on here. I see a couple people here that are attending, but in case somebody's on here, I'm gonna drop this link for you guys to register with the coupon code. Coupon code is mid-July. That'll give you $600 off, making it $29.97. Again, that's 2 days in person with us, working on your new construction campaigns. Everything is built around it. And the beauty of our process and why we built it out this way is it's set up for you, however you choose to work. So if you want to travel 2 hours to go to new construction, cool. You're a road warrior. That's great. If you want to walk out of your house in your fuzzy slippers down the street to show homes in your backyard, cool. If you want to sell $300,000 townhomes, if you want to sell $3 million condo, it's completely up to what you want. So we'll guide you through the process. There's going to be prerequisites before you get there. And once you get there, you got to have those prerequisites done. It's easy stuff. There's no technical stuff involved here beforehand. Once we get in, it's going to be a little technical. So we're going to work through that with you. But it's impossible for you to get stuck if we're in the room with you. It's impossible for you to get stuck if we're guiding you. And I promise you will get more done in 2 days than you've got done in the last 6 to 9 months when it comes to marketing. That's how efficient we are. And that's how confident I am in the process that we've set up and have still honed in over the last whatever it's been 20 it's been 7 years, so it's 2017 I think. All right, cool. So we're gonna hop off. That's the pivots we're making. You guys have any questions, you will start to see if there are any spots left. We will start to see promotion for the event. Again, there's only a handful of seats left, and we will never do more than 20 people in this style because that might even be too many to really get hands-on and help everybody. But very intimate, very exclusive. That's how I like to do things. I like to keep them intimate and exclusive. So if you wait, you're probably going to miss out. And we'll have a waiting list for the next quarter. We don't even know which one the next quarter is going to be. Sometime in what's this? This is the Q3. We might have 2 more, but it'll probably just be 1 more and some pop-ups until next year. So I would definitely make a way. We do have financing available for that. And the purpose of the financing is not to pay, 30% interest over 4 years. The purpose of the finance is to get you in the door, get it done, and then go make sales within 3-6 months, pay it back off. You've ROI'd. Now you're rocking and rolling. And then we have, after we leave the event, you guys have our hand, support, everything you need. So I'll have a full page built out eventually. This is probably going to sell out before I get a chance to do that, but we'll go from there. Noreen, I just put the link in the chat. So that's just the invoice link there. The link is in the chat. If you want to hop on it. As soon as you do that, I'll have the team send you specific details of exactly where it's going to be, hotel accommodations. Again, we have, if you're living the good life and you want to stay in a JW Marriott or a 5-star hotel, there's a Hilton directly across the street. Everything is within walking distance. So you don't necessarily need a rental car too. But we'll send you all that. But yeah, look in the, oh wait, did I send it? Yeah. Look in the chat. Do you see that link in the chat, Maureen? Oh, of course you didn't. There we go. I apologize. This is why I have Nate running this, because I don't even know how to use the chat here.
I was going to send it to him.
Okay. There we go. I am not a multitasker. I do not believe in it. There you go, Noreen. You see that now? Any other questions from folks that are on? Let me check. Okay, cool. Yep, there we go. All right, great. So if there are, I'll give it a second. If there are no more questions, we will hop off. I will make dinner and get back to getting some work done. You have it perfect. All right, so yeah, mid-July, it'll all caps. It'll put in, give you $600 off, and we're ready to rock and roll. Nate, we got anything else that let me see, did we miss anything? Anything else we want to announce?
No, that's it.
All right. And we will, Nate and I were talking earlier about this. We're going to figure out the next mastermind we're going to have, which that'll be, we'll give you heads up on that. But July 18th and 19th, 2024, 9 to 5, Tampa Bay, 42nd floor of the Bank of America building. Beautiful views, by the way. That's where we'll be. You guys want help selling new construction. You want our help hands-on, and also meet a bunch of really cool, like-minded agents. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about, Nate, was just if you've gone to real estate events before and it's like stuffy and agents are kind of standoffish, none of our events are like that. We'll actually kick you out if you're like that. The events are really, and agents say this themselves. They're like, I've never been in a room with so many cool agents and they're like-minded. People have done deals, referrals. So we curate, number one, you're in a group of like-minded agents, but we curate a really good group of folks every single event we have. And it's just like their family. Love doing events. You know, we can sit back and just watch folks interacting. So that's what you have to look forward to. So it's definitely a breath of fresh air. That's the environment I come from, and that's the environment we decide to facilitate. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna hop off, and that's the pivot. So this is where we are. This is what you guys have to look forward to down the line. Definitely hope to see y'all at some events or see your results in, doing the playbook, setting up your new construction campaigns. And if you're looking for a completely done for you solution where you just need to answer the phone, we actually have that. We're setting that up. So book a call. Go to theiconic.agent.com/book my call. We'll have a conversation. We don't waste your time. If you don't have at least 10 to 15 grand to start, please don't waste your time on that, because this is only for serious teams, brokers, or agents that want results that are proven. So, and that's where we're going to put in the work that we do for ourselves. But there's a significant investment. I mean, significant depending on who you talk to. Some people it's like whatever, but there will be an investment, and that will require a conversation. We need to get to know you and your business, see if you're a good fit, and we're only taking 5 of those to 10 of those every quarter. So that's where we are. Looking forward to serving you guys, helping you out, keep getting results. Again, our goal, even at this level, our goal is still to be at over $1 billion in new construction sales in 5 years. So by April, Q2, the end of Q2 2025, that's what our goal is. So we're tracking our current clients, tracking future clients, and that's our goal. Right now, we're probably about $500 million, between 400 million and $500 million. And we just need another $500 million to 600,000 from you guys in the next 9 months, which is completely doable, even with this process that we're changing. So look forward to seeing you guys' results and seeing you in Tampa, meeting you, or hearing your results from